Candid Radio, Episode 5, Timeshaping and Placeshifting. Good morning, Eli.
Good morning, Ivy. What would you like to start your day?
Play the latest mix for What You Deserve, please.
Affirmative. Playing What You Deserve.
Activate shower at 88 degrees, please, and tea kettle at 212, please.
Affirmative. Shower activated. Kettle activated.
Eli, call Ethan, please.
Affirmative. Calling Ethan Tomas.
Yo.
Wagwan, bruv.
Not a thing. How's it going?
You know, my energy's a little bit low, not feeling 100%, but I'm going to try and finish up the last of these to-dos. Hence this call, because I definitely forgot to write them down.
Yo, of course. I'll swing them your way now. Eli, send Ivy action items from September 16th, 2021. Yo, don't overextend, my G.
I'll try my best. So much shit to keep track of.
Yo, who are you telling?
I know. Thank you as always. I think this mix of What You Deserve is good to go to mastering, by the way.
Bet. Also, don't forget, we have a meeting with a publisher for your memoir coming up, and you also got to get that podcast finished by the end of this week, or it's pretty much a no-go.
Right, of course. I'm on it.
All right, bless. I'll talk to you in a bit.
One. Fuck.
Reminder, the time is now 10:25 a.m. Daily meditation starts in 5 minutes.
Thank you, Eli.
You're welcome.
Eli, can you project the elucidation archive from childhood memory folder?
Affirmative. Project to studio or to laptop.
Studio, please, at 1.25x.
Affirmative.
They seek to impose and expand an empire of oppression in which a tiny group of brutal, self-appointed rulers control every aspect of every life.
Stop. Play at 1x speed.
Affirmative. Playing from 2 February 2002.
Ivy got it real hard. Oh yeah, Ivy got it real hard. Real charged up.
My mama's gonna kill me.
Ivy got it real hard. Yes, sir. Yes, y'all. Ivy got it real hard.
My mama's gonna kill me and there ain't nothing I can do about it.
Ivy got it real hard, cause hard heads make for soft behinds, and this little child of rhyme knows better than to get her mama called up to the school. Get her mama's phone to sing a little tune like, "You are now receiving a call from Harriet Elementary."
This is how it went. Nothing more, nothing less. I had just hit the hard top. Recess opened up for me like a shell hiding pearl passes and lavish layups. I, the kid, her, the only other one of us on the court. Always guarding each other. Never guarding each other, lest we acknowledge our feminine allegiance.
Ivy's got it bad, y'all. Ivy's got it bad for the ball and the hoop and the net out of reach. But she reached. Yes, she reaches.
I reached for the ball a moment too soon and boom, an opportunity for her to put the game away. Enraged at my own inadequacy, I deliver a hard but fair foul. It was one notch too notorious, so we found ourselves in a slight scuffle. That was 2 weeks before today. I got the beating of a lifetime for that call home and had to write an apology.
Ivy's got it bad, y'all. Whew, she's got it bad. Gonna get it bad. It's getting down bad.
But today, I have nothing to apologize for. My father, the one she gave me, not the one she made me with, told me that should I ever be hit, I should hit back. I didn't even get a real hit in. I flicked his head after he kicked my leg. The flick sent his face into a frenzy of rosebud and fizzy tears. My leg showed no signs of injury, so I alone received punishment for this altercation. Peculiar, isn't it? How the one who starts mustn't always finish the job. How duty is inherited, whether we like it or not. How visible pain is but a drop in the ocean of pains we know and will know before the end. Lucky for me, I know when I'm gonna die because my mother is gonna kill me. Oh my. It seems that my father, the one she made me with, not the one she gave me, has also been summoned. We're in the uncharted expanse now. The unknown unknown. I suppose I might live to see another heartache. Pause. Bookmark. Fast forward 5 years, please.
Affirmative. Bookmark. Playing from 2 February 2007.
Yo, bring it in.
Listen, we're down 2. Run Carolina inbound. First option is the layup. Second is the corner swing. You got it?
Sir,
Yes,
sir.
All right now. Hard on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hard.
Ivy, shoot!
My mother says he couldn't make it. She's always here.
A coach is not a father. I'm here, but not in every way.
My coach is not my father.
I'm not her father, nor her father figure.
I don't need a father figure.
It's true. None of us need fathers or figures or fictions.
We need an explanation.
Every system has its rules. Every game has its fouls. Every player must know them well enough to beat them. Every system has its rules. Every game has its fouls. Every player must know them well enough to beat them. Every
Am I
system
doing enough to
has its
warrant his
rules.
attendance?
Every game has its fouls.
Why must
Every
he miss
player
my
must know
mates
them
and
well
make
enough
me
to
miss
beat
him?
Every system has its rules.
Why is my mother's presence
Every game has its
insufficient?
fouls. Every player must know them well enough
Why
to
does she
beat them.
choose him?
Every system has
Why
its
won't he
rules.
choose me?
Every game has its fouls. Every player must know them well enough to beat them.
Pause. Bookmark. Fast forward 5 years.
Affirmative. Bookmark. Playing from 2 February 2012.
There are 471 days between my father's voice and my own, almost twice that between our bodies. 2 Christmases from here. I thanked you for a letter I didn't mean to read, for money I intended to give away. For 1 minute and 56 seconds worth of phone call, we fought progress with pride. I tried to make an honest man out of you, give you words you don't already know. I want you to know, even if you never hear these words for yourself, I have your eyes, your hair, and your stubbornness. When my mother's hurt curls her anger into speech, she calls me your child. Taylor, you are just like your father lingers in the space between us. I haven't called you dad since I was 12, and your sister let venom drip, aimed at my mother. You never asked why I stopped. You never stopped her. We joke and call you useless now. I am forgetful or careless, depending on what and who and when. You once told me that carelessness is a luxury for those who have memories to spare. I'm learning that moments are everything, and that I am nothing but a moment because I come from nothing. You are nothing, except what I choose to forget. When the men who love me ask about you, I comb the catalog of our history, try to find something worth salvaging. I want to make an honest man out of you, so I enunciate the silence, bleeding bitter over our emptiness. 2 years before Doris died, I watched you give your life to Christ on VHS. I watched you give your life to Christ on VHS. I promised him never to drink again. I promised never to start. 4 days ago, I woke up swimming. I doused myself in your vices and called them my own. We are the same stock, fermented to hardness. I envy the people whose promises you keep. 15 years ago, I threw flowers at a grave and watched you lie prostrate at your father's casket. 2 years later, I threw flowers at the feet of a family I did not want. Your stepchildren loved you. When you married Deborah, I thought you were godless. She made an honest man out of you. You are a pastor now. My mother saw you at a homegoing service for her friends, sprouting words of solace for a room full of strangers, blooming. When she asked a member of your garden about me, I didn't exist. A lily of the valley uprooted for self-preservation. My mother fears that as your life comes to an end, I will refuse you for every day that you have refused me since our last conversation, maybe even every time before that. When she speaks, I imagine God saying this: Euless, your lungs will empty for the last time, and you will sink into the soiled lips of my first creation. You were never meant for fatherhood, to bear the burden of unconditional love. She has loved you 10 times over with nothing to show, except for fingertips bruised from her own body, a body we gave her and taught to neglect. When you die, I hope she forgives you. I will if you ask. I interrupt my mother saying, I don't blame him for not loving me. He won't be the last. I blame him for not learning how to. Father, in the 471 days since we last spoke, you must have wondered at least once. I was counting. I am. It's a tally of the days I hope I could forgive if only you would ask.
Pause. Bookmark. Fast forward 10 years.
Affirmative. Bookmark. Playing from 2 February 2022.
Stop. Elay. Dictate mode.
Affirmative. Dictate mode activated.
I have one mother. I have 2 fathers. Their names are mine to keep. For the first time since my childhood, they owe me nothing. I care for them with no caveats, plenty of conditions, boundaries, and bounties on whoever's head if you try and touch a hair on mine. I have one mother and 2 fathers. 3 fragile and frequent fixations, equations whose solution is simple. I am man thing, woman kinda, godchild of theirs. Some questions make themselves appear when the answer arrives. My mother used to call me this in bittersweet jest, but I am my father's child. I am my father's child. I am my mother's too. And most of all, Ivy, I belong to you.